construction buddies to dump their construction debris around his boat, which silk will then formed around, and he's created acres and acres of reclaimed land in this manner. Unfortunately, stripes on each side. Another example of the international style of architecture. That building could go on any side in any country in the world. It was built in 1973. It's come back into view right now. It was built in 73. It was the tallest building in the world, clad in marble. Marble is very common in New York City. Anyone from New York City today? There's a lot of top of the building around 20 years ago. So they had to have a helicopter pick up that new rooftop. In front of us is a merchandise mark. building to our right. Look. Cut right under that building. See these holes at the base? Those holes are functional as well. They're there to ventilate. Check out that gold at the base and the top of the building. This style of Art Deco was popular in the late 1920s when America was experiencing the Roaring 20s. During the Roaring 20s, the stock market was going up, and there was a lot of confidence in the future of the country. You can see that confidence and maybe even a touch of bubble psychology in the facades of Art Deco buildings. When we come out from under this next bridge, we'll come into what I like to call the trophy case of Chicago architecture. We're almost around architecture. This is the Chicago School of Psychology, built in 1914. It has two elements of that first or early style of Chicago architecture, the first Chicago school. The first element it has is the bottom, middle, and top, or base, shaft, and capital, also called a tripartite design. The other thing the building has is these large rectangular windows. Those were called Chicago-style windows in that era, the 1910s. Because they were so common for Chicago tall buildings. Those large rectangular windows don't impress us now very much today, right? You've seen those all over the place. But in 1914, that's cutting edge tech. You can't build windows like that unless you're using structural steel. And the effect of the building right in front of us, Trump International Home Traveling Tower. Contextualism is designed for a specific site with certain buildings nearby, or even certain geographic features, such as this river or lake we see nearby as well. The building has 3 setbacks or patios, each corresponds with those silver horizontal bars. Each setback references the height of a nearby building in the spirit of contextualism, site-specific design. That height setback references the height of that black boxy building to its left. The middle setback, the middle horizontal bar, references the height of that rocket-shaped building across the river, Mather Tower. The lowest setback references the height of this creamy white building to the right. The Trump building only wants to go right there, wants to fit in and not stick out. This is the spirit of contextualism. We'll see a lot of buildings in this style today. It's the most common style of new buildings. The building was completed in 2009 and designed by Adrian Smith, who also designed the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which is the tallest building in the world. That building looks a lot like the Burj Khalifa if you want to see the Burj Khalifa online. We're going from the 2000s now to the 1920s on the left-hand side. So big dome on the left-hand side that has 3 little temples on the corner. That's the Jewelers building. It was built in the 20s to be a high-tech office building for jewelers. Those little temples on the corners are called tempietos, which means little temple in Italian. Those are common in Italy and parts of Western Europe, but not in Chicago. Why are Chicago architects in the 1920s using elements of Italian and Western European architecture? Well, the answer is in the young United States in the 1920s. The young United States did not yet have its own strong sense of beauty, but instead looked to Europe for aesthetic inspiration. It's called the Jewelers Building because the car elevator brought the jewelers and power all up to the jewelers floor for security reasons. There's a high-tech office building for jewelers. We'll go from the 20s down to the 70s across the river with glass boxes on the right-hand side. The AMA building, see that black steel on the outside? This style